Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today, Aquarius, I'm going to be doing your January monthly tarot reading. I hope you're doing well and that you had a very nice happy holiday season. Those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies directly to your situation and discard the rest. If you would like a more comprehensive picture, or if the message did not resonate, do check your Venus, Moon and Rising signs. I'm going to take 3 cards out of my oracle to check the energies for you. So what energies do I have for January for my Aquarius viewers? So I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to pick 2 from the fan. This one and this one wanted to come out, so I pick it out as well. Okay, so your first energy is red root, shadow side. Second energy is the oak tree, strength, and the ginkgo, patience. Okay, so this is quite a deep inner work kind of reading. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this, the shadow side, having to show patience and strength. So at the middle of your spread you have the Ten of Swords. It is crossed by the Devil. Below you, Knight of Cups. Above you, Knight of Swords. Behind you, Nine of Pentacles. Ahead of you, Seven of Pentacles. Advice, Page of Cups. Environment, Ace of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, Knight of Wands. That's 3 knights, a lot of movement. Final outcome is the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, which is the hidden energies you're not aware of, that's the Magician. I'm going to take him and I'm going to clarify the Two of Swords. So what's this Two of Swords for the final outcome? This one. Nine of Swords. And the page, sorry, the Knight of Coins. You have the 4 knights on this table. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've got all the knights are on the table. Okay. So in the near past you have the Nine of Pentacles. Now the 9 is the number of achievement and the Pentacles are to do with your material world. the physical realm. So we're talking home life, work life, that kind of thing. It talks about having independence financially, having worked hard and being able to provide for yourself, with the recognition that it comes with. It's nearly the completion. It's not the Ten of Pentacles quite yet, but you know, you are really stable financially and independent. And that was, you know, in the near past, that's how you felt, how it was. But at the center of your spread, you have the Ten of Swords, which is a completely different energy. And the Ten of Swords, Ten is completion, and Swords is to do with your mental process, so the realm of thoughts and truths and communication. And the Ten of Swords talks about exhaustion. It's been a very long road, and it's been a long battle, and you're on your knees basically. It's painful because the swords are sharp, and you just seem to, you know, you've had it basically. But the good news is that this is the end of the cycle, so you're not going to stay in this energy. But at the moment, this is crossed with a major arcana, which is the devil. Now, major arcana are big energies on our life paths. You know, the kind of energy that makes you grow emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And the devils, there's layers to the devil. Can represent many things, such as addiction and so on and so forth. But it can also talk about limited belief in yourself. You know, the little nasty voice that we sometimes have when we're trying to achieve something, and there's that voice saying, but no, you can't do that, you're not good enough for that kind of energy. And when we are in a Ten of Swords energy, when we are so exhausted and hurt, it's very easy to slip into this kind of negative self-talk, I would say, even though before that you were so stable and strong and standing on your own 2 feet. And the reason why you're going through this is a testing, really is a testing period for you, is because in the hidden energy you've got the Magician. This is the manifestation card. This is a major arcana, and this is, you know, a new beginning that you're manifesting. It's something you're not aware of, but you're going to get yourself out of this Ten of Swords and out of the you know, the grasp of that devil, because you are manifesting and you may not be aware of it. And subconsciously, this is what's in your subconscious. Now, you've got 4 knights in the spread, which I mentioned because it caught my eye immediately. The knights talk about changes, transformations, things moving forward, and this is in the emotional realm. So this is what your higher self is focusing on: an offer of love, you know, something brand new, things moving forward, something that's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. But this is subconsciously, because right now you're on your knees because of this devil, and it could be because of negative self-talk, but it could also be a relationship, someone who's got their claws in you, is the message. I don't know why that came out of my mouth like that, but it did. Someone who's got their claws in you and keeping you in that Ten of Swords energy of mental exhaustion and being broken on your knees. And so the drastic change from being this confident person who was standing on their own 2 feet and was very successful to this, you know, like being manipulated, being kept into that position. It screams of narcissistic relationship, of someone putting you in that position, basically. And that's why you've got the cards of patience and strength. But it could also be that little voice in your head. I mean, it depends. As I said, it's a general reading. I'm getting different messages for people. But it could also be you have the shadow side here. It could also be that little voice in your head that keeps on nagging you and keeps you from evolving, because it's just saying to you, you're not worth it. It's that negative self-talk. Now, I would advise, if that is the case, to have a look at your inner child and do some meditation. You can find them on YouTube, to tap into your inner child and see what's going on. Why do you have negative self-talk, if that is the case? And heal the wound, basically do some shadow work. But otherwise, this is someone who is keeping you in that state, and that's very unhealthy. But you are the magician. You have what you need to manifest what you desire. And talking of which, you have the Ace of Pentacles in your environment. Now, Ace is the origin, the seed, the brand new beginning in the material world, because it's the Pentacles. So it could be a little bit of money coming your way, a job opportunity, a relocation, a new project, something that's going to make a marked difference in your physical world. And this is because you are manifesting, even though you may not be aware of it. Things are very, very favorable for a brand new beginning for you. In your near goals, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is swift change, because it's swords energy, it's air. And so again, it's to do with the delivery of some truths. This can be communication. It could be a change in the way you look at things as well, because, as I said, the Knights show transformation. The Knight of Swords can also be very determined to get it done quickly. So I see a very determined attitude coming from you to get out of the grips of this situation, or a desire to work on yourself and get out of this negative place that you seem to find yourself into. But remember, in your subconscious, you do have this offer. Your higher self is talking to you about an offer, about a change, about something that's going to bring you emotional happiness with the Knight of Cups. In the near future, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the 7 is the number of assessment, self-evaluation, and also experience. So this talks about looking at your hard work, the seeds that you sowed, and assessing whether your harvest is meeting your expectation, basically. It's accepting that it's taking time, but that things will grow, but they will take their time, which is why you got the card of patience coming up here on the side as well. It's really not giving up, having the patience to see the progress you make. If this is the little nasty voice in your head, have patience with yourself, work on yourself, do the meditation, do the shadow work, and see the progress you make. Don't belittle the progress you make. If it is someone manipulating you and having their claws in you, start breaking the bond, step by step. It's never easy to leave a narcissistic relationship. The advice is the Page of Cups. Now, the page is news, or a new direction, a new beginning. So it's either some kind of news that's going to make you very happy, or it's a change of directions, but to do in your emotional realm. So it could also sometimes mean figuring out your own feelings. The page represents someone who is not experienced, is not the knight, the queen, or the king. Okay, so the page is finding out what makes him happy, what brings him joy. So the advice could be that, to assess your feelings and, find out what fulfills you, what fills your cup. Because, as I mentioned, in your environment, you've got a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity coming your way. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Knight of Wands. Now, Wands is a suit of passion, of willpower to see things through, things that really ignites you. It's fire energy. And the Knight of Wands brings changes, fast changes, but not necessarily reliable. But it does indicate a change of direction, following your passion. It's that kind of energy. And I think that you're wondering if this is going to be a passing thing. You know, you feel the change within you, but you're worried this is not going to be permanent, that this is just going to be some kind of, you know, passing by kind of energy, which it's not. It's part of the fear sector in your spread. It's not. You just have to give it time, because you need to find out what fills your cup, what makes you happy. As a final outcome, I clarified it, and you'll see why, because you have the Two of Swords. Now, two with the swords suit talks about decision or lack thereof. It's blocking, refusing to make a decision because you're protecting something. Something's not quite ready to come out. And so when I clarified it, I got the Nine of Swords with it. So same suit, so it's all about the mental process. And the Nine is the card of courage. It's having worries, anxiety, things that keep you up at night, and facing up to them with courage. But it requires time. And because of these thoughts, you do not see clearly. You're not ready to make the decision, to take the final step. But you will get another advancement, because then you have your fourth Knight, the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is the slow energy, but it is the most reliable energy. It's earth energy. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about advancement, about having your goal, you know, clear sight of your goal. It's a very, very good card to have. You're just not ready yet. Those thoughts, they're overwhelming you, and it's just a question of having the courage to face up to them. And it's not easy. You have the Devil with the Ten of Swords in the middle. I feel the pain you're in right now. It's screaming at me through the cards. I feel the despair, and how hard the road is for you right now. But know that right now you have the Magician in the hidden energies. You can manifest that. You have the strength to break free from either the relationship that's, you know, keeping you at that level, or to silence forever that little voice, that limited energy you have within you, that probably comes from childhood. As I said, you need to look at meditation and things like that to find out what it is, why you have that negative self-talk going on. And the cards are not saying it's going to be easy. They're saying you're going to have to show strength here and patience, which is embodied perfectly with the Seven of Coins. But you are presented with a brand new beginning. You need to find out what makes you happy, analyze things very, very carefully, and give yourself the time to overcome those thoughts. You know, protect yourself until you can make the decision, until you have the clarity, which will come with this Knight of Coins. You're gonna get that. Yes, that's it. I have my my clear goal in sight. I know what I'm going to be doing, and at that moment in time you will be able to come out of this Two of Swords energy, which is keeping you just blocked and unable to move away from this energy. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If this reading helped you in any way, I hope it did. Do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful January month, and I'll be with you in thoughts, because I do feel the energy for this reading is very intense. So you have my best wishes with you. I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.